morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Triple Oops. I'm going to try a new tactic so I don't choke on my pills. It didn't work. What the fuck? Okay. Freaking telling you. Alright. Maxie Poo. I just love you. I'll say good morning to everybody. Good morning. Where's my face? Oh, there it is. Hi. So cool, Maxie. So coolie. Okay. Every black boy needs a little love. That freaking song was the first song on the radio again. Why is it I gag on my pills every morning? Because I think because they're tiny. I can take like Tylenol or horse pills and I'm fine. It's like the little pills, I'm always like, forget about it. Can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Why? Why? You know? Why, guys? It's just in your head, Court. Just in your head. Cozy Max. Yeah, it's one of his favorite little spots. One of his favorite little spots. It's my spot. That's why. Right? Alright. 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 It's tricky. Tricky. Okay. I'm going to set my alarm because I got an eye appointment this morning. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Stop the pills in my throat. I wanted to be like, I gotta do a rune reading for you. I mean, how many fucking times I'm gonna say that? I do enjoy working with them. That's fisheezy. I just heard that's fisheezy. I don't like that my plant is on top of my obsidian. I don't know. That must have been like a temporary thing I did. All right. Let's do 3 piles. I don't know if they're all going to resonate. I'm going to mesh them together. That looks like an eye. Never picked up on that. Alrighty, schnighties. Next 48. Yep, you have that in your head all day. Living in a material world, 'cause I am a material. Yeah. I hear ya. Abundance. I am a limit. These are like kind of like lesson cards or what to be aware of. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. Oh, yeah, because it's that fucking easy, right? Alrighty then. We've had that conversation. I mean, you really can. It's just not that easy. We have the death card. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. Ruh-roh. And we got health. I will honor my physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I did say ruh-roh. Like, it could be as simple as like, hey, taking care of your body. Hey. Life after death. Tell me about abundance. We have the cattle rune number 1, wealth, currency, liquid assets, fertility, prosperity, abundance. Magical workings, drawing money, wealth, financial insight, wisdom, projecting energy, abundance working, examine the purpose and the nature of wealth, efforts, pay off with good financial management, and material health. Material wealth. And I said material health. Gotta love it when spirit just... Is it spirit? And I say it's spirit. It's gotta be, because I'm never really this nitpicky about card placements. Tell me about death. So you got 2 cards of prosperity. Why do I keep saying that word wrong? Oh, did you hear my nerves? Like I was a little nervous. Rune 20, humanity, self, belonging to society, intellect, individuality. Oh, it's in my voice. Human nature, mankind, achieving personal growth. Building a healthy community, intellectual clarity, connect to higher self, individual members of the whole society / family responsibility, awareness of oneself's human thought and rationality. This is almost like new life, type energy. Tell me about health. So there seems to be a little anxiety in the next 24, in the next 48. Did I do 24 or 48? I think I did 48. Hoping these ones are more about like, this one seems to be more about you, which is nice. I like that they're all upright. Could have been worse. This one is what it is anyway. Basic needs, number 10. Necessity, foundation, assets. Not assets. Assess needs, prerequisites, requirements, providing basic work, developing spiritual practice, obtaining a mate. That sounds weird. Protection, restricted progress until needs are met. A good foundation is required. And it's funny because I almost said it's the number 4 because we got 1, 1, and 2. Warning against building castles in the air or the sky. What is a need versus desire? Evaluate requirements carefully. What must be done before proceeding? Beware moving too quickly. Examine motives. And that's what health. Good morning. It's almost like I just got the world is yours. What's that, Scarface? Careful how you make money, though, because we all know how he made his money. So it's an interesting message. Whatever floats your boat, right? But, like, okay, that's a weird fucking message. And this is a more of a positive message, so it's weird that it's weird that message came out. And again, here comes the anxiety again. Interesting. Because again, I'm getting life after death. In the sense of like, there's a new cycle. And I do feel like there might be like a little bit of a holdup. Could it have to do with your health? Is it a spiritual holdup? It feels like it might be a spiritual holdup until you recognize something. Maybe something with someone is not good for your health. Because it's weird, obtaining a mate. Like, okay, I feel like gorillas. I'm getting pulled to like animal kingdom over here. So in the animal world, like sometimes like the female choose the masculine. Yeah, see, like it's a weird message. But it's like something might not be good for your health because is it a need or is it a want? Like sexual need. Like, how do you know that person doesn't have something? You know what I mean? There's like, even somebody's DNA floating around within you is not great if they're not great, you know? Okay, Spirit. We just got the bells for the first time today. So definitely be careful because that animalistic instinct must be out. And it's like, rah, you just go for it. Rah. Do you like that? Rah. Oh, righty then, Courtney. Tell me about abundance. Aquamarine, communication. So this has anything to do with work, a platform. Man, I feel like I'm getting pushed. It must be time. It must be time. But in the sense, guys, don't let me take away from you guys when I say that about my next channel. Because this is a collective message. I get my messages way different ways. Along with these sometimes, right? But I know I've been using that for an example lately. So again, don't let that take away from you guys, because everybody's voice is important. So, and this also has to do with work, any aspect in your life, right? I don't even think I have an aquamarine crystal, to be honest with you. But the color alone can be beneficial for you. I mean, I do call like these two, like little stones, kind of aquamarine. Name of a turquoise. I don't freaking know. I just heard it's not time to debate. Oh, see, and I plan on debating. So I don't know what this is. So it's not my message. We just solved that. Or it's my message, your message, in the sense like it's not time yet, even though I felt like it was time. Does that make sense? Oh, dear Lord. So I used to have a beautiful aquamarine ring that I lost. It was one of my favorites. It was just like this, but it was a square cut. It was my first ring. It was a graduation present from 8th grade. I fucking lost it. I just heard though, like just the way I said it, like I fucking lost it. Like you lost your shit. But like in the sense of like you didn't just lose it. Like this is a mental, I lost my shit. Maybe you're supposed to lose your shit here. No, because I heard, well, no, Spirit's saying you're supposed to lose your shit. Okay, so somebody needs to speak up and set a situation straight or something. I don't know if this is like a meltdown and then, you know, it's like a release. What the fuck is this? It's okay. And I just heard, okay, Courtney, as if like I'm talking to my higher self here. This is a strange morning reading. And then you have that animalistic energy. So careful. And I will tell you, I almost didn't want to tell you, but I did say yesterday something about animals, right? And the day before and with dogs. That I used to have a white box at Roxy. And I was at the grocery store yesterday, and there was a white box in the car, and her head was out the window in the parking lot. And I was like, is she friendly? She's like, yeah. I forget her name, Daisy, something like that. And I was like, all right. So I started petting her. She was great. I put both my hands on her cheek, like, oh, you're so cute. Like, she growled at me. And then I was like, holy fuck. I've never had a dog growl at me. I don't know if it's because I put 2 hands on her face. But the way she looked me dead in the eye, I was like, and I'm backing up because she could have jumped out of the window if she wanted to. But she was friendly, guys. So that's how I know I'm working with dark energy. So for me, my message is I need to be careful around animals because animals sense dark energy. I'm good in the sense with my animals because they acclimate to my energy, right? So I was like, holy shit. And I don't think it was just like, and I got an instant headache like I've never felt in my entire life. It was like a migraine. So yeah, it was weird. Animals love me. So here I am talking about animals, spirit animals, all these things. like, oh, give them a little extra attention. That's still the truth, especially when it comes to my animals, whatever the case may be. But I know I'm working with darker energy because the dog straight up fucking growled at me. And I don't think it's because I put two hands on their face. I think it's something they honestly sensed. And it took my headache. I even took Motrin, and I had to lay down for a minute. It was like my entire head was all around my head. I've never felt anything like it. It was, I'm assuming, what you call a migraine. And I was like, what the fuck? So be super wary when it comes to animals. Okay. Just told me to put on music, so let's see. "5 days ago, manifest love, energy, tone, love, harmony." I was just gonna go with the last one, but I'm kind of liking this one. Have it your way. So I don't know. And then those birds the other day, and you guys said it was a red-headed finch, which I think it is too. But there's the house finch. There's so many different finches that kind of look like that. Let me pee. Walk away from this for a minute. Parrots. I will tell you that little tinkle is not going to cut it. Can you guys hear me? The chat stopped. Has anybody had, I almost said, any altercations with animals? Thank you. Okay. It's weird how the chat stopped like that. So I am definitely within darker energy. I'm not really worried about it, but you guys might be you guys might be in that darker energy too that we talked about the other day. So I'd be careful approaching like dogs or strays. Like, I was horrified. And it was a low growl. I was like, all right, have a good day. And I think the owner heard, but not sure. And I was like, God, I hope the owner didn't hear. I was more embarrassed. Like, this person's probably like, that person's an asshole. I mean, I would say the same thing with my dog. Oh, well, there's something about you that's not right, you know? So And then there could be something like a parrot or a peacock. Oh, little raccoons. I saw a family of them the other day and I was like, shouldn't the babies be a little bigger by now? Decide on what you really want. You have the integrity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle well with them. I'm getting pulled to the word trickster, and I don't know what type of, like, in what sense are they referring to? Mastermind. Things that make you go, So, please be careful with animals. You got action. So I do feel like this is like an animalistic instinct that you guys have here, because it's almost like go ahead and lose your shit, which is a very strange message. Maybe in a very humbling way, guys. It just, again, it is a very strange message to deliver. In the Orca Whale Adventure, dare to do things differently, sing your wild song, manifest your traveling dreams, attempt the great journey with confidence, be loyal, and anxiety, I almost said animal. Be a loyal friend and family and treasure, be brave. You know, you are more powerful than you know. You could be inventing something. You're in for an adventure. So something clearly needs to clear here. The hummingbird, expect miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars with your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. I almost thought I just saw a cross. So, a dog did growl at you yesterday. You love animals. Yeah, see, isn't that weird? I can't believe that was in my dreams. I just won't leave me alone. What was in your dreams? Good morning. So, yeah, I'm telling you, like, I was horrified. This dog growled at me. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm in dark energy. I was more horrified that the owner could have heard, because it was a very low growl. And the dog was loving me at first, but the minute I put those two hands, and I don't know if it felt intimidated. I don't think so. But I literally said to myself, like, back away slowly. I was like, have a good day. And I stared her in the eyes as I walked away. As if like I had to match their energy, and she didn't take her eyes off of me. And then when I looked back, she was in the same position looking out the opposite window, as if she was like a gargoyle I just heard. So I don't know, guys. The whole way home, I was talking to my pendulum. I'm like, did I heal the dog? And they're like, no. Like, I was like, was it any benefit? Like, literally, I was just like, okay, court, just deal. You're in dark energy. It is what it is. Utilize it. Okay. So that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. And I typically don't, like I said, guys, I don't mind rocking the black wings, guys. I really don't. But it's typically, I just heard power horse. It's typically it's to get me through things, or certain things. But like this was different. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta be careful around Loki, my cat, like. But they acclimate to my energy. But somebody else's animals, I absolutely hands down need to be careful with. Your ex-boyfriend. Oh. Yeah, it's that Mercury energy. It's also the Gemini, and I did realize we have like a stellium in Scorpio right now too with the planets. So if you have a lot of Scorpio in it, that has a lot to do with it too. Mortality and mortality. And then Mercury, something with Mercury. And then there's something else. I think November 11th. There's a transit that day. It's not just somebody mentioned the new moon. There's something November 11th. I forget what it is. It's a big deal though. Tell me about this death card. I can't pick it. I have work. I have tomorrow off instead of Thursday, so I can spend a little more time with you tomorrow morning. But I don't think this is like you're gonna snap. It doesn't feel like that type of energy. Black obsidian. And it's funny, I just pulled out my black obsidian because I was like, why is it under my plant? So yeah, it's the shadow, but this is more about protection. Okay. Personal growth, your higher self, being responsible for yourself, your family, awareness, human thought, rationality. I just got pulled to, my parents were watching a show last night, and it was a guy putting his hand in a bear trap or something, that he can outsmart a bear trap, or the quickness. And they were like, oh, only certain men, like world record, can do that. Like, and one had like autism, one had something else. So they were trying to link it to like something special. And I laughed because I was cooking, and they're like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, that's not how it works. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it boils down to the brain. It's the amygdala. It's fight or flight. If there's no fear, you could probably pull it off. If there's the littlest bit of fear or hesitation, all the other aspects of your brain then click in. See, this is where the anxiety is coming from right here. All those other aspects kick in. And they're like, oh, interesting. And then he put the show back on, and 30 seconds later, there was a scientist or somebody came on. He's like, it breaks down to the brain. They both looked at me like, huh? I'm like, guys, I've been studying the brain for the last year. You shouldn't be surprised that I know these things. So this is protection. This is something with the instincts. So it's kind of like, okay, lose your shit. You have those instincts, and this is something about animalistic here. So, but I feel like it's in a very humble way, guys. I don't feel like it's like you just lose your shit at work. You lose your shit on somebody. Like, it's a possibility, but like, this is different. Like, this is like, I just heard activation. So this is an activation video. I'm learning that endings are new beginnings. It doesn't feel like that, but there's definitely a new cycle here. Okay. You're protected while going through this phase. So again, you could just be working with the dark energy, guys, for the next few weeks with these transits. There's something November 11th. I want to say it's the 11th. I know someone said something the other day, it's the new moon, but it had nothing to do with the new moon. I'll have to look at the transits later at work. So you have the inventor, adventure, miracles. Tell me about health. This is your basic needs. I feel like there's something restricted here. I would be very careful with your energy, with this energy being on the board, though. This is kind of like you could snap. But I don't feel like that's going to happen. But this energy is within you. Like, get angry. Yep, lose your shit. But this is pulling me to, like, politics. It's pulling me to, like, the government. It's pulling me to, like, something you can utilize. And then you got gratitude. Let me get one more. So this is like kind of being thankful. In divine temple with source. So this is a universal pause, or it's a universal something. Again, protection, obtaining a mate, spiritual practice, basic needs, assessing your own needs, prerequisites, certain requirements. Is it a need or a desire? Because it's kind of saying you have everything you want. Like, be thankful you have your health. Be thankful you have this. Be thankful. Or, there's something going on. You're eating like shit, drinking like shit. It's something, right? But until, like, something changes, it's that animalistic energy here, too. So weird message, because I feel like I'm also missing something here. Something else I'm missing. There's a message that I'm missing. How many times do I gotta say that? Restricted progress. Until needs are met, a good foundation is required. So Spirit's stopping something. Like, something is not good for your health. And it's being restricted. Is it towards you or somebody else? Is somebody else being restricted? What is this overall energy? It could be somebody else being restricted. It's probably both. I don't know. Be patient. So again, want or need. If anything, it would seem more like a want. It's not anything you need. Be thankful for what you do have right now. You have good health. You have family. You have friends. You have protection. What's this overall energy over here with the abundance? Free will. I questioned that last night. I have to look into that later. Well, I didn't question it. Well, I did question it. I heard it on something I was watching. And I was like, huh? Was I watching or listening? But I wanted to question it. I think it was something I was watching. It's almost like you can make the money, or you can. But see, there was something with Scarface there too. Remember, I said, careful how you make your money too. So I think you two got to be wary there too. But also, there's definitely something here where you have the insight, the wisdom. Create your own happiness. I don't think this is the opposite message, like get your mind off your money. It's not what abundance is about. Yeah, see, no, that's not the message. So be careful someone's not trying to sell you like a golden ticket, because you don't need it. No, Spirit's saying no. I was like, are we back to that again? So, I mean, it's up to you. Some of you guys definitely have a gift here. You're more than ready. Again, I'm back to that whole thing. Like, it's almost like telling me it's time. But, like, it's that whole message again, like, don't debate. But it's like I find myself debating. So this must be, like, personal. It's something else. Like don't debate your own beliefs. Don't debate. Like, it's that. You don't need to. Okay? Highly protected energy here, even though it's like the shadow. I don't think your shadow is stopping you. I think this, oh my God, here we go. The anxiety again, guys. So the anxiety, it's right here. You're highly protected, guys, but like you got this. So this is part of your own anxiety. I wouldn't say it's the shadow side, because the personal growth and your wisdom, you have everything. Okay. So it's almost like a different type of shadow. Throat chakra. Might want a stone that works with the throat chakra, things like that. I mean, the necklace I have on works with the throat chakra. All right, and it's like throat chakra still gets held up. So this is more, it's coming from a different place. I don't think you just listening to certain meditations and music is just going to clear your chakras and you're good to go. It's not like that. This is something that's in your brain that you need to click off, you need to resonate with. You need to talk yourself through this. Only then is something going to click. So it's a tough one. But I feel like you're going to get there even if you just kind of like talk it out, talk out loud. It's something. So again, careful who you debate with because something is not debatable. So it could be just what you do next. Oh, it could be something with politics this week too, I'm telling you. Yeah, so this is that transformation, metamorphosis. Like you gotta talk it out here. You keep getting the answers no at the bottom of the deck. There might be somebody karmic around you. Don't settle. Okay, there's a fresh start coming. So that might have to do with this want or need over here. So there's something's telling me it's not good for your health. You could be settling. Okay, a little bit of a pause is needed here. It could be because you need to realize there's gratitude here too. I mean, it could go either way. This is like being thankful that somebody is in your life, whether it's source, somebody else. Be patient with yourself. I don't really think this is health in the sense of like there's something really going on. I think this is like something is stressful for your health. It's too much for your health. And if you don't recognize that, Spirit's going to put a pause on it or shut it down. But I feel like there's something like also that needs to be recognized. See, there's something within this pile I'm not picking up on the message. I mean, I got the gist of it, but there's something else. Because I think it's good. I want to be like, it's just not, I just said like, it's because it's just like no good for you, right? And it's, no, that's not the case, you know? So it's, this is a little frustrating because this is tough. Like this is having to go within a certain way and this is having to go within a certain way. They're two completely different fucking concepts. Like your basic needs are met here. Source has control over a situation here. So just be patient. Don't stress because if you ask me, something's getting settled and it's source, it might be in source's hand because I feel like this is like something's being settled on their behalf. So if there's any stress, all right, just keep inspiring yourself. Forgiveness wanted to pop out, certain stuff like that. It's that type of energy. Let me put on 7 more minutes. I really don't have 7 more minutes. Oh, I do and I don't. Here we go with these 7 again, though. So this is like what inspires you, but I'm also looking at people, you inspiring people. There's a lesson here, regret. I don't know how deep the lesson is. That's a weird message. Keep inspiring yourself, other people. Like that's just a message. That has nothing to do with. Okay. This is in Source's hand, guys. I think we can leave it at that. But like in the sense of like you do know better. Don't engage with things that like stress you out. Don't bring you happiness. They don't bring you clarity. Stupid shit. Petty shit. Let it go. Like, don't get frustrated. Like, it's not worth it. If someone wants to, beat around the bush, just bye-bye for a little while. Like, don't stress over it. You got bigger fish to fry here. Okay? So whatever that is definitely in Spirit's hands. So it could have to do with another person here, even though it has to do with you. Why did the music stop? Please don't stop the music. God, see, there's more messages here I want to dig into, but I think spirits, you don't need to, whatever this is. I think your main focus is there's something here you can do, an ability, something. It could be with the politics, guys. Something makes you angry and you want to voice your opinion, and it's not a popular opinion. It could be something like that. Where it's like, yeah, an influencer. I don't even consider myself an influencer. I think they butchered that word. It's just something within you over here where it's probably an unpopular opinion, guys, but you got this. You're highly fucking protected here. I love the protection. Just so, like, guys, you have some spirit team or guide that's really like, whew, it flies on shit with people around you, yourself. Like, you have that clarity. You work with your higher self. You could serve nature, mankind, society. So don't be surprised if something comes out with certain things, especially politics, and you voice your opinion. It might lead you on a new path. And then there's other things like with that whole debate, don't debate your opinion. Don't debate your beliefs. Like, this could be your life path. This could be where your assets fall into place, your wealth, your liquid assets, that, like, you know what I mean? Entrepreneurship. I just heard you could even start your own YouTube and not even get behind the camera, guys, right? So until you're ready. We're all transitioning with this next wave. There needs to be more speakers. So I don't even think you realize you have this gift, and it's just going to like escalate. Other views, you have this gift. So it's something like that. Highly protected, growing into like, yeah, it's like you got new wings that are growing. Got a new set of wings, guys. So I don't know if you're shedding your old wings. I don't know if you shed wings. I don't know anything about that. I just heard planetary system, galaxy, like it's also pulling me to like the fairies, the world of fairies. It's like, yeah, he's getting a new pair of wings. I mean, how many pairs of wings do, like, okay, I don't know. It's like a new pair of kicks. I don't know. I just see little wings. They're getting a new set of wings. I don't know how long they take to grow. Whatever you're doing, do it while the wings grow. Okay, like, don't be like, oh, well, they're just new and they don't know how to fly. No, you know how to fucking fly. You got a backup pair and you're growing more. So it's like a snake shedding skin. So I don't know. You're going to have 4 sets of wings. Like, so any animals or instincts, you have the instincts. That was with one of these cards too. But insight, there's something with instincts. No? Well, you have that instinct. It's probably coming from this. All right. Is there any animal that has 4 wings? Or insect? I don't know. Is there any animal that has 4 wings? some species. Microraptor. Yeah. We found feathers with 4 limbs, giving them 4 wings. I can't even read these things, but there's 4 birds that have them. All of them live in China. Again, here we go with the different land. There's metaphysical, not metaphysical, mythological, but that's not where we're going. Do bats have 4 wings? Trapezoids or 4-legged animal. Oh, my 7 minutes is up. What bug has 4 wings? Oh, butterflies and moths have 4 wings? I didn't know that. Oh, they consider those wings? I always looked at those as like legs, but they have little legs. Okay. Praying mantis, crickets, grasshoppers. Okay. So that must be the whole metamorphosis thing. So it's like you still have the power within you. You got your big wings. Does that make sense? Such an odd message. And now you're growing your 2 little new ones. So so you can still fly, guys, right? So what a strange message. So again, talk yourself through this, whatever it is. It's like talking to your higher self. When I was talking about like the other channel, like Jack and Diane, name yourself, name your higher self. Especially if something's like stopping you, or fear, or the shadow, because it's like a different type of shadow. But as soon as you like talk it out, it might click, and it might be something that doesn't click, but it clicks within your brain, and you're good. Okay, so it's those little tricks where you think you're not benefiting yourself, but you've actually done yourself a huge benefit by doing that. So it's almost like the other day I had to write something down, and then I said something out loud. So it's just things coming into fruition like that, in the sense of like clicking in your own brain. Okay. So don't debate your beliefs. Have your opinion. It might be an unpopular opinion. Again, I'm being told if you're thinking about a platform or anything, you don't have to show your face right now. Just get your voice out there. Because this is like where the anxiety is. So it's wearing certain stones and certain things are not just going to, black obsidian can obviously, help you here because it's saying black obsidian, but like it's not about, well, it could be about that. It's so much more than that, but black obsidian can help because, guys, like, what are the odds? I pulled this out today too. Okay, can't make this shit up. All right. So black obsidian can definitely help you. It's not going to solve your problem. It's not just going to take it away, but it can definitely benefit you. Okay. And I just got pulled to my hematite, so that can definitely benefit you as well. I love you guys. I got to get ready for work. I'll spend a little more time with you tomorrow morning. This is just an end of a cycle, creating your own happiness. Again, whatever this is, it's in spirit's hands, but there is something, there's certain energies that just definitely don't benefit you. Something is being settled right now, and it is in Source's hand. Is that something I think you gotta like kind of partake in over here right now? I don't think so. I think this is more like they just want you to be aware, because it's like stress kills eventually, you know what I mean? Like anxiety, like you can end up building blockages, like certain stuff, like then your health, it's, so this could be a person, place, a thing, a really good thing, but right now it's not, because either you or somebody else is not doing the right thing here. And it's right now it's in Source's hand until this person or situation gets situated and does the right thing. So, again, if you have aquamarine, it could help with like communication, throat chakra, certain stuff. Got aquamarine over here, kind of got an aquamarine over here. I feel like you're responsible for your own next action with your finances. You could have great communication skills. Something about a department with work and communicate. It's the way you communicate. Like, you could be a really good interviewer. Like Alana, she gets every job she goes for, and then she doesn't even take half of them. Like, and me and my parents laugh. Like, some people just have the fucking skill to interview good. Lonnie's that person. But I love this Scorpio within her. They had a wedding the other night. Look at the fucking dress. She's like Elvira. Black from head to toe. Long. It's a Skims dress. I was like, oh my God, you're so fucking adorable. So, and she's that Scorpio. It's that Scorpio energy. So utilize Scorpio season. That's the message here. Okay. Black obsidian, again, could be really good, but this is talking something out with your higher self too. Don't just let the sorcerer's stone, don't just let the stone do the work. You got to do it too. And you can do it by talking it out to yourself or just to spirit, whether you think it clicks or not. Okay. Just start by thanking them for the second set of wings. All right. So again, the big message here is take advantage of this within Scorpio season. And I just got pulled to November 11th. So I got to look up the transits and I will let you guys know. And when I figure it out, I will stick it in the comments below. But it's going to take a little time. When I got some time at work, I'll go on to Cafe Astrology and look at the transits. Okay. There is something with Mercury in the placements right now within Scorpio too. I think that has something to do with it. There's some type of turn on the 11th or something. I'll figure it out. I love you guys so much. Hope this read benefits you, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Love you guys.